Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live tonight. How is everybody doing? Hello to beautiful Samantha. Hello to Stephen. Hello to Watson. Hello to beautiful Lilith, to Mizra, to Maria. Who else do we have who is here at this early hour? And how was your day today? Okay, hold on. I'm going to start this off with Samantha, and I'm just going to go and read what Stephen wrote, because he seems to have written a few things. So just give me a few moments to read. Your dog, Black Wolf, had a sore stomach. Oh, your dog was not well. That sucks. How's your dog doing now? Better. How's your dog doing now? Is your dog doing better, my beautiful Stephen and Samantha, sweetie? Well, that is perfect then, Stephen. You do. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect, sweetie. How's your little dog doing? You sure can, my dear Stephen. Go ahead with it. How's Pop doing, my love? I'm so sorry. It's so sad when they don't do well, when they're not feeling well. And it's really tiresome for you guys. Oh, your poor dog. What happened to your doggy? Now, I'm going to go and see Samantha, and then I'm going to go and move on forward to our beautiful Maria. How are you doing tonight, my dear Maria? By the way, Lilith, I never got an email back from you. Did you ever do what we said that you were going to be doing? And did it work? She's better? All right. Good, sweetie. Perfect, Samantha. We're going to start on off over here with beautiful Samantha, who's going to be at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So 2:20. And why does it feel like such a ghost town tonight? Why? Where is everybody? Just 1 second. I'm going to get Maria's question. Alrighty. So hold on just a second. Oh, we have our beautiful Julie. Okay, here we go. So the list is Samantha, followed on out by Maria, and then we're going to go and see MZ. My beautiful Samantha at 2:30, my sweet love. Do I see anybody or anything happening, any kind of breakups of any sort, right? Oh, no. Oh, my beautiful little sweetie. Oh, my gosh. You need to go back to bed, Lilith. You need to go and rest, sweetie. You got Gatorade instead, right? I think I would have picked the Gatorade, too. It sounds so much better than the ER. Oh my God. Oh, sweetie. Here we go, my beautiful Samantha. Okay. Getting the lovers, nothing that is painful over here. I'm getting some love. I'm getting some help. I'm getting some assistance. I'm getting some togetherness. I don't see any fights and I don't see any breakups. So do I see any disappointments or do I see any breakups or anything of the such? I'm actually going to have to say no. I do not see that at all for the month of December, my love. I feel as though you guys are going to be moving on forward with your beautiful plans. You do have some different choices that you do have to make. There's no doubt about that. But they're little things. Well, little things. They're a little bit big. They're like buying and purchasing the house, moving, the trip, for Stephen, buying a car, like all little things, decisions into the life that we have to do. but nothing specific. There's no breaking point, there's no cheating, there's no disappointment, there's nothing happening in regards neither to D. D is not doing anything that he should not be doing. So yeah, I'm gonna say that you're good onto that one, my love. On Friday, oh my God, Lilith, sweetie, I need you to rest up with like tanks of Gatorade is what I need you to do. Yes. And hello, my beautiful Maria. Nice to see you, my love. You are actually on up next, so it's nice that you have arrived, sweetie. Okay, hold on. Now, let me go and see. Yeah, I don't see anything of that. So before I give you any messages, let me go and see if I can get something else for you into a general. It is, my love, because you definitely don't want to have no disappointments. You don't want to have any of that stuff coming upon, sweetie. Oh, my dear gosh. Now, Stephen and Samantha, I do have for you guys tonight. I am doing 3 different spells for you guys tonight that are all in relation to D. Okay? So I'm going to be doing that around my midnight, which would be around your noon. All right, so what else do I have over here for you, sweetie? Into your general. Into the following week, you are going to be having somewhat of a disagreement with a D. Nothing all that bad, just a little bit of tension, nothing much more. You're looking for your independence. Everybody into the house is looking for their own independence. And for some reason, I actually see my beautiful Samantha doing so many things. It's like you're carrying everything. You're doing and you're doing and you're doing and you're doing and you're doing. But I kind of need other people to help you on out. So I kind of need Paul to come on in. I need Lisa to come on in. I need everybody to come on in and just kind of take a little bit of that load off of your shoulders. It's like you're thinking of everything, trying to plan everything with Steven, but it's just like it's a little bit too much at this moment. It's like you need somewhat a little bit of some beautiful self-care just for you. So make sure that you don't overdo yourself. Make sure that you don't, have a burnout in any kind of way, because so many things that are going on, so many feelings, so many emotions, so much stress, so much excitement at the same time. You really have like the both worlds that are kind of colliding together. So just make sure that you take some beautiful good time for yourself so you stay good and healthy at the same time, my love. Yeah, well, that's what Spirit has to tell you. Spirit has got to tell you at this moment that you have to be careful for yourself, okay? You have to be careful, and you need to ask some help from your love, sweetie. You need to ask help from Lisa and everybody. Now, if I move over to the messages for you, my love. No, I want this one. I change my mind all the time, right? Now I'm with this one. Okay, hold on. I swear I got another cold on top of the other cold. That was not quite gone. I don't see anything in specific towards it, sweetie. I can do a spell for money for you if you want, my beautiful Samantha. I'm getting over here. Yes, I do know that you do love me. Hi, MZ. How are you doing, love? I will never, ever, ever give up onto us. Please do continue to be there for me. I am always here also with you. And I really just want to be there. And I want to be able to hold you at all times. Please never, ever, ever give up on us. Oh, that's what you mean, my beautiful Samantha. No, I mean with everything, sweetie. I just feel like you're overloaded. You've got too many things going on, sweetie. I don't feel like it has to do with money. I feel as though it's housework. I feel like it's buying things, it's taking care of things. I feel like it's a stress because of D. It's the moving, it's the planning, it's everything it has to do, but it has nothing to do with money. It's really just in regards to you, yourself, and worries because, oh my gosh, you don't want to get caught. You want to make sure that all the dogs are okay. You want to make sure they get the house. You want to make sure everybody's... It's like you're trying to be like a super planner, my sweet love. It's like you're... You know, there's a wedding planner, and the wedding planner, you know, just plans everything, and she or he is just a little bit all over the place. This is a little bit you. You're like the planner of the family. And you have Stephen who is there to help you. But I need Lisa and I need Paul to come on in to help you a little bit more, to release some of that burden. Because it's a lot of things. Even though there are good and there are positive things in general. The only bad thing that I can see is towards D. But that's just because his energy is off. But even if they're really, really good things, it can still generate stress. It can still generate a lot of anxiety. All right, my beautiful MZ. See you soon, my love. So this is what I mean by it. Well, your health... Oh, no, your health is going to be okay. Spirit was saying to be careful, though, my love, to make sure that you don't have a burnout. Hold on. Maria, where are you, my love? Let me go over here. I'm doing pretty good, my beautiful. I thank you for asking me, sweetie. I kind of have like a cold getting on top of another cold, but other than that, I'm doing great, my sweet love. Thank you for asking. And I know that you're doing good. I do. Let me go and see what your questions are. The day is finally approaching for you. Now, let me just refresh. And here we go. All right, my love. Okay. Okay, so she was not there. Oh, well then good. Hey, good for you. So you didn't necessarily have to work with her anymore. They really just kind of canceled everything. Now that is perfect. I'm not quite sure why they say, though, that she's not allowed to coach anymore and she has to stay far away. Like, she's no longer employed, right? What's too late for you? Oh, the stress you mean, Stephen. Oh, Stephen, you need to be as strong as you possibly can, okay, sweetie? Hello, my beautiful Kristen. Kristen, have you been good today? Have you been up to things that you're not supposed to? I see some, you know, yeah, I see some magic grass, let me call it that way, into your emoticons. What have you been up to, Kristen? All right, I will be with you shortly, my love. I am presently with Maria. I'm moving on forward to MZ, and then you're next, my love. Okay, I see what you're getting. I see. Okay, because it would be weird that she's not allowed to coach, and you need to keep her really, really far away, because normally speaking, if she's no longer working there, then she should not necessarily be allowed to be close by, right? Or anyways, enter onto the grounds altogether. Well, thank God. There you go. So what we thought was that she is no longer there. She is no longer going to be, creating any problems for you. So good for you. As for what the actual directors, now the principal, yeah, I know. It's worse than you had thought, right? Oh, I know, you're bored. He needs to grow. Okay, so you've been good so far, I can see. If I understand well the vibes here. I can do want to try to pick on up your energy, my love. Okay, my beautiful Maria, into everything that is going on, into the relationship in itself, within work, not within Roberto, but within the working relationship, between the principals, between everything is going on. For sure, I mean, the little lady, she doesn't like you all that much, that's for sure, because a lot of this she actually attributes to you, right? But not coaching. Okay. Well, what I can actually see over here for you is that the principals believe that you did everything that you were supposed to. So I don't feel as though they have anything bad to say towards you. I feel like they have nothing but good things. It is thanks to you that they kind of had a little bit of if you will, of a backup or a little bit of a file because of everything that she had been doing, because of the way that she was acting. So it was just somewhat of a build-up. You did exactly what it was that you were supposed to do. You could not have done better. And I feel as though they're really, really quite happy, actually, that you did all of that, my sweet love. So I'm going to say into the future, have no fears, have no doubts. They will not doubt you. You are seen as somebody who is there, somebody who is strong, somebody who will not take any crap from anybody. And I'm basically going to have to say somebody who is very responsible and who cares about as much as the students as the school itself and the parents. So good for you, my love. I like it, sweetie. I like it. I like this, Stephen. I just got it, sweetie. It is perfect, my love. And it's rad. It's rad, Stephen. All right, let me go see what I can see in regards to Roberto, that we are going to be seeing really, really soon. Roberto. Here we go. All right, let me just open this up over here. And tried to blame you, right? I know. I know you spoke the truth. You did everything that you could, my love. Oh, thank you, MZ. You are next, my sweet one. How was your day today, MZ? Are you getting ready for your coffee tomorrow? Did you go to the gym today? Or are you going to be seeing this this other person at the gym, perhaps, MZ? Okay, so what pops on through for me over here, my beautiful Maria, is that our king is waiting for you. Oh, he is waiting for you with his beautiful love, with his abundance, with his knowledge, with his shares, with wanting to talk, wanting to really just kind of opening on up, communicate, and just to say, you know what, we're talking, here we go. Things are starting on up again and everything as such. So is he completely into his power? Yes. Is he really, really happy? Absolutely. Is he going to be making an absolute move onto the actual day? I'm going to say no. I don't feel like he's going to be making an actual move onto the actual day that you're going to be returning. But I'm going to say he's definitely planning onto it. Well, slowly anyways, planning onto it. So my sweet love, everything seems to be into the right place. I'm getting collaboration. I'm getting teamwork. I'm getting a lot of skills. I feel like he's going to be talking to you about whatever happened also within Well, within, I'm actually going to have to say the program and everything, how it's been a little bit crazy and that he's happy, you know, to see you, because into his mind, he didn't really know if there was going to be a program or not after all. So he was really, really quite worried about that too. I'm going to say it's about looking at different choices. It's about not having any clouded judgment at this moment. Yes, knowing that we are going to be having different type of opportunities that are finally going to be coming towards us. And it's going to be important really to just kind of seize those opportunities as they come on by. What is that? Oh, it's a turkey. Oh my God, Juanson. It's a turkey. It is. At first, when you look at it, I don't know, it looks like some kind of a weird brown heart. But then when you really look at it, you can actually see the turkey onto it. It is good, Maria. It is good, my love. So I'm going to say excitement is into the air as much for you as for him. Let me send you some messages and then let's go and see our beautiful friend MZ. And here we go. Honestly, Watson, if you're about, I mean, not that far away from your screen, I kid you not, like normal distance from your screen, it looks like some weird thing. But if you look really close, I'm going to say it is a good looking rooster or a turkey, whatever it is. It's a rooster or a turkey? It's got to be a turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah. I know, Hanson. You always come up with the cutest things. At least you don't have Patrick the snake. I'm glad. As long as Patrick is not, I don't know when does Patrick come along? Definitely not at Christmas time. It's got to be after Christmas. He's got to be like a spring snake or something. When do I get to see Patrick? All right, I want to hold you tight into my arms, and I want to be able to whisper to you that I love you. Oh, there you go. Thank you. There you go, Carrie. Exactly. I'm thinking the same thing. I believe that we are destined to be together into this life, and our connection is so special. And it has been blessed by the angels. Whatever this is and wherever it is leading, I want it. You are onto my path for a reason. I am so very grateful for your love. I know. It does, doesn't it? I know, my beautiful Carrie. It kind of does. Now that you mention it, now I got a really gross vision of it. Oh, that is so gross, Carrie. Oh my God. All right, let's go and see our beautiful MZ. It's all good. It's all good. I was saying that, well, yes, I actually didn't think about that. I thought about a really ugly heart is what I thought, but I did not have that vision. But now that you say it, I can see it. Here we go. MZ. Followed out by Kristen. Just lovey-dovey. I got you. You're feeling pretty good about the energy. I've got you, my love. All right. Let's go and get some lovey-dovey. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start on by with... I'm going to start with our angel meditation messages. I'm going to move on forward to tarot lovey-dovey. Well, tarot messages from him, if you will, that are, or anyways, messages. If they come out lovey-dovey, they come out lovey-dovey. And then I'll give you some messages. It does. It definitely does continue, sweetie. Elaine, where's Elaine? Oh, there's Elaine. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing, Elaine? All right. Oh, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Honestly, I think Watson is used to this. Oh, sweet Lord. He only comes out on St. Patrick's Day and you torture me with him on, oh, okay. All right. I got you. I feel like you torture him, you know, for like many, 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 many times. Hello, sweetie, and thank you. Sorry for your donation, my love. All right. I'm getting over here timing, my beautiful. So allow events to unfold at the correct time. I'm loving that. It is perfect. Oh, Elizabeth, right? Oh, we gotta love Elizabeth. All right. And here we go. Ahead. Focus on what is in front. So timing, go with the flow, and look ahead at all times. All right. And just swear stuff. Okay, hold on. Just sweet stuff is what you want to say. I don't know. There's like emoticons next to what you're saying, but I think what you're saying is sweet stuff. So let's move on forward with the sweet stuff. Oh, Watson, no, put him away. Perfect. Okay. Messages coming on through for you over here. We want to be able to take the old friends, if you will, circumstances, and we want to move them on into beautiful relationship type of circumstances. This is what we're looking at this moment. Other than that, I kind of feel as though if we could be with you, if we be close to you, we'd want to be quite mischievous. I feel like we'd like to be close to you. We want to be really, really quite clever into our advancement towards you. That there is no doubt. He is into a beautiful time right now of decisions, of moving on forward, of changing his life. And you are part of every single one of those plans. Now let's get to the lovey-dovey, sweetie. And what, my beautiful Carrie? Let me know, sweetie. Oh, he did. Oh, there you go. He pulled out Patrick the Snake. Now that just sounds horrible, Carrie. I'm going to put you into a box. I'm putting Carrie into a box just because you tortured my mind. I see us walking along a beach together one day, hand in hand, my love. I can't wait to feel your eyes on me. I trust you with all of my secrets. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. You're going to be up after. Sorry, my love. I'm serious when I ask you to come and visit me into my dreams. All of the love songs speak to me, but about you. Everybody notices that I simply cannot stop smiling lately. The white dove is a beautiful one, my sweetie, definitely. Now, let me continue over here. I feel so very lonely without you. I want to make you an offer. I never want you to be angry at me. It's Larry. I so forgot it was Larry the turkey. Oh my God. All right. I am going to be reaching on out towards you soon, my love. And thank you, Elaine, sweetie. I want you to know that I care about you so very much. I wish we could spend more time together, but I'm kind of afraid of rushing things. I have been checking up onto you. And I want you to know that my love for you will never, ever fade. It was, wasn't it, Carrie? I'm going to say congratulations. I'm glad for you, my beautiful Carrie. I'm going to say take on in all that energy, Carrie, and keep it real close to you for those times where he's a little bit more silent. Know that he loves you. It would, wouldn't it, Carrie? I know, sweetie. I'm definitely thinking Juanson wanted to do that. So, trust me, I'm going to be reaching on out soon to you. Hi, Dan. Nice to see you, love. Also, let's continue. We do need to do something fun together and break the ice. Absolutely. This is, my God, this resonates so very much with your situation. The feelings between us are so very mutual. All right. Everything is going to be all right. You will see. We just need a little bit of time, a little space to focus onto our goals and onto our dreams. I know, and you deserve that, Carrie, for this week. You really do. Well, you deserve it every week, but I mean, geez. Nothing can break the bond and love between us. All of me loves all of you. Now that just sounds like a song, doesn't it? All of me loves all of you. Do-do-do-do. I don't know what it is. Not necessarily one of my favorite songs, but it sounds like it's coming from a... I think the author of this deck definitely took this message from a song. Anyways, I love you dearly and quite deeply. And I hope that soon I'm going to have the courage to say this to you directly. I'm sorry. My beautiful MZ. I didn't get your answer though. Are you excited, my beautiful MZ, about going on to the coffee? Are you still going for the coffee tomorrow? I'm going to come over here. I love that, sweetie. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, Julie. This is the way we want things. This is the way we want to continue things. Nice and strong and perfect with great confidence. That's how we're going to get what we want. Hold on. I'm going to move on forward to Kristen. Do we have Kristen? Perfect. I'm going to be excited to know how that's going to be going, my love. Blunt deck. Yes, blunt deck. Blunt it shall be. Here we go. Blunt deck is over here. Where's my beautiful Kristen? Are you here, love? And is Sorry here also? So Kristen and Sorry, are you here, my loves? You are both up next. All right. I want to be able to make this work. Will you wait for me? Please do. Let me take the lead. Sometimes I worried. I worried. Sometimes I worry. Have you moved on? Thank you, Kristen. All right. I'm scared at this moment. I still can't quite face it right now, but that's no surprise. We already knew that. And I know that you are the one that I want to spend my life with. The blunt deck has spoken is what I shall say. And I am absolutely loving it. It is my pleasure, my sweetie. It is a beautiful deck. I do love it. That one and the Hermit deck, I believe, are absolutely fantastic. Love them. My beautiful Kristen, MZ, if I do not see you again tonight, I'm going to say... have yourself the most loveliest of evenings, sweetie, and the best coffee ever tomorrow. Aw, that is so sweet, my beautiful Carrie. I love that, sweetie. I really, really do. Have a lovely evening, sweetie. Kristen, divine insight from spirit. Let's go and see what we've got in divine insight from spirit. All right. So, please do so, my love. Please do so. It always does. Absolutely. I'm going to do it around, I'm going to say 11 o'clock tonight, sweetie. So MZ around 11, my love. All right, here we go. I'm seeing recovery for you at this moment. I'm seeing detachment at this moment. I see you having more freedom. But I also see you actually facing your own shadows. I feel as though you're reclaiming your power at this moment and you're releasing the toxic energies that are around you altogether. I feel as though in life, though, this has to do a lot with... Of course, Krista. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to say over here, I feel as though you are slowly releasing is what you're doing. You're slowly releasing Hunter, my love, even though you don't necessarily want to, but you feel as though you must release him because he is not giving you what you want. And you are into this moment where you're trying to reclaim your power as much as you possibly can. So altogether, this is what I'm seeing over here with the devil. The devil keeps saying over and over and over again, I'm recovering, I'm trying to figure out things, I'm trying to make things better. But at the same time, it's like there are some parts of you that you don't necessarily believe into. I'm getting some lack of faith, maybe lack of hope, maybe a little bit of despair sometimes, some self-doubt. So I feel like this connection, it's really, really actually quite difficult to let go of it. I'm basically going to say I feel like you're going to be sticking into this connection for a little bit longer. Yeah, it's quite the journey. I don't actually see you leaving the connection for the moment. I know that you're trying to disconnect yourself from it. Yeah, you're like confronted all the time, but you're not just confronted by Hunter. Yeah, I know. You're confronted all over the place. The past, you have got to release the past as best as you possibly can. Now, Hunter is not in relation to the past. I feel as though the past you must release. I feel as though Hunter is another file. It's something else. You have to heal from Hunter, but you have to actually decide, is Hunter good for you or not? Do you want to continue with Hunter? Even though you guys kind of have like a back and forth kind of a thing, is this really something that you actually want to, how could I say, continue? Are you okay with the fact, and I know you're going to say you're not okay, but since you're not okay with the fact of all this going back and forth, at which point will you decide, I will block and I will never unblock again, and I will say out loud, this is going to be the ending. I feel like you have like a good month or so, I'm going to say a good 4 to 6 weeks before you actually let him go. So he's got like a good 6 weeks to try to put his game up, to try to be a little bit less boring, try to be a little bit more exciting, try to bring a little bit more life into your life, to figure himself out. So 6 weeks should be good for him to figure some things out. I'm not going to say everything. I mean, Rome was not built into one day. So he does need time. But as long as he's working onto it, well, I feel like we'd be happy about it, right? I honestly don't feel as though he's working that hard. He is working onto the energy. He is working onto himself, but not that much. That's where I'm disappointed. It's like he's making you wait, and sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not, sometimes he's flirty, sometimes he's away. But it's like he's in limbo. He doesn't really completely know what to do, because if he knew, he wouldn't keep you in limbo. He would say, I'm trying to figure things out. I need help, and he'd talk to you and you'd be able to help him on out. So this is what I'm seeing within Hunter. Let me go and see the rest. As for the past, you do have to release a past. The past, I don't quite know exactly what happened to the past, but I know that there was some like emotional damage coming from that. So I'm going to say you need to release it as best as you possibly can. It's going to take a lot of time, but yeah. And that's where you're at, right? And that's what you are. I know, my love. Oh, Samantha, I have not received it yet. I'll let you know when I receive it, love. Thank you for sending it to me. Okay, let's continue over here. All right, I am doing good, my beautiful Lane. How are you doing onto this beginning of the weekend? I know it does. I see you looking for spiritual wisdom. I see you not even just looking for yourself. It's not just a question about Hunter. It's a question about searching into life altogether. You're looking for answers. You're looking for ways. You're looking for different things of doing things and seeing different kind of things. I feel as though into your life, you are trying to make some movement. You're trying to make some things happen, but it's like you're always stuck into that place where nothing is really happening. Things are a little bit lack of movement. I know that you've got self-discipline. I know that you can do this. Spirit is saying to me to not give up. So definitely do not give up. You are going to be having a couple of obstacles along your way, but you can move on forward with it. Be that beautiful, strong, positive person that you are, and things will be okay for you, my love. I know it does. Okay, let me continue. And let me go over here and see what else I have that pops on up. Sorry, please let me know if you're here, my love. And Elaine, I know you're here because you're chit-chatting. So, Sorry and Elaine are going to be on up next. Yeah, all is well. They're all good things. They're all good things, my love. It's just that you have a lot of stagnation. You have a lot of things that are a little bit put on pause, and that you need to have. You need to have a little bit of patience. You need to continue to be courageous. You need to continue to be strong. You need to continue to face your fears, and you really just need to continue, doing what you're doing, looking for that job, looking for more opportunities. If you want to have a bigger circle, like I don't see any problems with the people that are actually into your life at this moment within friends and stuff. There's nobody bad. There's nobody gossipy and nothing of the such. But if you do want to go on out and you do want to meet on up, I don't, for some reason I see you meeting on up with some people though. I do see you meeting on up for some type of party or celebration within the following 3 weeks. Okay. Oh, that could be your Thanksgiving now that I think about it. You don't have the same Thanksgiving as I do. But okay, that was most likely the Thanksgiving over here that's going to be happening. Thank you, my love. I know. So I'm basically going to have to say for you, within the following 3 weeks, you do have some type over here celebration. It could very well be the actual Thanksgiving if you do celebrate that, my love. Other than that, I'm going to say that you're okay, sweetie. Don't take things into granted. Continue to recenter yourself over and over and over again. And you need to know that I was not looking at it again, but he just keeps popping back out. We still have Hunter, who's a little bit immature, who's still into the cards. He just wants to keep on popping on in over and over and over again. Let me give you an angel message, and let me also give you some messages from Hunter today. How's that? Okay. What did you say, Carrie? Oh. Oh, that is a lot. Oh my God. Yes. I say go for it, sweetie. I am, my beautiful Elaine. I am, my love. I'm from the French part of Canada, sweetie. Oh my God. I almost knocked. I swear it's a good thing I don't have, you know, a real fire. Yes, I am, my beautiful Elaine. I am, sweetie. My Thanksgiving was a few weeks ago. Okay, sweetie. 555. Okay. Huge changes lie ahead for you. Don't be afraid to call upon your angels for any type of help. Now, these major shifts are going to provide very beautiful and fruitful results into your life altogether, my sweet love. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know that. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, you're a sweetie pie, Carrie. Now, let's go and get some messages. Let's go and see. What do I have, my love? Messages. Let's go to this one over here. Oh, I know. Yeah. Yes, my beautiful Elaine. That is where I'm at. Have you been here before, sweetie? I live really, really close to a place that is visited by millions of people every year. I live close to the waterfalls. So I literally live 5 minutes away by car from the waterfalls, maybe a half an hour by foot, that overlook the island. I live in a beautiful place. I do. There's a lot of snow and it's cold, but it's nice. Oh, I knew why you had fingers, my beautiful Carrie. Have no fears, sweetie. Well, you're from Toronto, my sweet love. Well, there you go, my sweetie. And I'm in a tiny little town, and you're in a really big town, my love. My beautiful Kristen, I'm getting over here for you into your messages. If I'm ever being mean, please do tell me. And I know that you actually want to say something. I know you do. Exactly, my beautiful Kristen. You have had my heart since the very first time that I actually met you. My brother lives in Ottawa. I love how we can be so very playful together. And I want you to know that I am always missing you. Celtic fish. I've heard of Celtic fish. Hi, Celtic fish. Nice to see you, love. How are you doing, sweetie? My beautiful Kristen. Everything is going to be okay, my sweet love. Just continue to believe. Continue to be strong. And continue to be your beautiful self. Continue to stand your ground. And know that beautiful and really good things are going to be coming towards you, sweetie. Oh, hold on. Just one moment, my beautiful. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to enlarge is what I was going to do. Okay, yeah, this one might be better. Where are they, love? Okay, hold on. Oh, there you go. Yes. No, I actually see it onto the first one. I do see it onto the first one, my love. Let me go and see the second one. Oh, well, look at that. You have those beautiful little creatures just kind of going around your house like that? My dear gosh. You are lucky, sweetie. I absolutely don't. Oh, I love that. They're so beautiful. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, give me just 1 second. I'm going to come on over and see our beautiful Sari over here. Just 1 second. Okay. The actual, the ibis birds, my sweet love, actually has it actually symbolizes, my beautiful Samantha, the ability to, I'm going to say, to modify, to bend, to remain kind of flexible within different conditions that we're living into. So really just being able, I'm going to say, to adapt to life, to adapt on different type of situations that are coming towards you. So the actual meaning towards that bird is absolutely fantastic. And if we move on forward to the dove, of course, the doves, that's all about peace. It's about freedom. It's about love. It has a lot to do with Christianity, of course, but it really is beautiful, peaceful messages, my love, to really just kind of remain and ask you to remain, to stay into that place where you are feeling peaceful, where you have that freedom to do what you want, and to be able to make the different type of changes that are necessary and modifications so that you can actually be happy into your life, my sweet love. And those are the meanings for those two birds, sweetie. I know they're nice, aren't they? I don't have them over here. Yeah. I know, still no text back. No. Mm-mm. And I say don't send a message on out to at least I'm going to say most likely not until Sunday, my beautiful. Okay, on Sunday then we can definitely start looking towards that, sweetie. Samantha, it is my pleasure, sweet love. It is, my beautiful Elaine. Almost everything has some type of a symbolism, has some type of a message towards it. Let's go see our beautiful Sari, and Elaine is going to be on up next. So how does Jeffrey the Leo truly feel about you? What kind of connection does he want with you? And let's go and see that, sweetie. It is true, my beautiful Elaine, when they say nothing happens by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Juanson, what is that? A goat? What? It looks like a goat. Why are you sending a goat, Juanson? Juanson, are you playing games with us tonight? Turkeys, goats? Oh my God! Oh no, you sent Patrick the Snake and the turkey poop. That's what you did. Oh, Hanson, you're devilish. My gosh. We're going to have to put a ban of emoticons onto you. It's disruptive. Oh, that's all I have to say. Yes. Until he messaged you. Oh, yeah. No, it would not. No, Kristen, it would not be embarrassing, but absolutely not. Nothing is embarrassing with it. When you feel something, you have to talk about it. But, yeah. Yeah, right, Dan? I know. So, here we go. My beautiful Kristen, nothing's embarrassing into the whole thing. If you feel like you must say something, then you can definitely say it. I just feel as though sometimes it is best to leave a little bit of a pause so that we can have the missing, so we can feel that we miss each other and that we have a different perspective. That's all that's needed sometimes. Yeah, it's a goat, right? Why are you sending a goat? What are you up to with your goat? If you were selling, I don't know, soap bars made of goat or something, I would understand, Juanson. Now, what is this? I'm just going to let you be. I'm going to go and see Sari because the cards are on out, and I'm just not going to look at the screen because, oh, you're very playful tonight, I see. So, is Mr. Chevreau. Oh, of course it's Mr. Chevreau. Oh, why not? All right, okay, Mr. Chevreau. So, getting over here for you, my beautiful Sari. Yeah, oh, it's definitely a chèvre. Oh, yeah. Sweetie, Jeffrey, we are serious about you. I kid you not. It's not about being friends. We're not interested into the actual friend connection. That, I'm going to say it's a no. I know that we can be moody. I know that we can actually change our minds, fairly quickly within the whole deal. But I don't actually feel as though I don't see that we're playing any games with you. So this is it. How does Jeffrey the Leo truly feel about you? At this moment, I feel as though Jeffrey is trying to figure himself out. He's got a lot of things. He believes into your warmth, your compassion, your love, what you have to give out. That is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. And he loves the energy and the love that you actually provide towards him. He loves that, and he never wants to let it go. I feel as though often he actually thinks about making some type of an offer towards you. Do you want to have a commitment? Do you want to have a relationship? Do you want to, kind of I'm going to say upscale this? Do you want to have like a higher type of a commitment? I feel like often he thinks about it. But then when he starts to think about it, sometimes he becomes a little bit afraid, and he keeps on with his ambitions, but decides not to really do all that much. I feel like he's very fluctuating too. Have you ever noticed sometimes that he could be a little bit hot and cold, where things will be going so well between you guys, and then poof, there's like a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a something that is happening. He can often be hot and cold because he gets so excited about different things. He gets into that energy, he gets into the vibe, into his mind. He's completely, this is where I'm going, this is what I want, I'm going for the relationship. And then we kind of realize, oh my God, what am I doing? Was this really what I want? We kind of become a little bit afraid. And then we go back to the cold. We kind of pull on back. And then we start on over again. So it's a little bit like a yo-yo game, which makes it difficult for you to actually know what the heck he actually wants. So at this point in time, I'm going to say to you, my sweetie, I feel as though Jeffrey the Leo is trying to figure himself out. He cares for you an awful lot. I'm not necessarily going to use the word love. I'm going to say he has very deep feelings towards you. I'm going to say that he cares about you abundantly. If things continue to go into the way that they are going, then most likely you are going to end up actually getting a relationship from Jeffrey. But at this moment, it's something that he's looking at, but he's not quite ready. Like I said, he gets a little bit anxious. Sometimes he gets a little bit moody, and then he just kind of ends up putting things on pause. But even though they're on pause, he's still looking towards the big picture. So I'm basically going to have to say, is it about being friends? I will say no. Is it about being lovers? I'm not going to say lovers neither. I feel as though the actual lovers at this moment, I feel like the lover part means we're friends with benefits, or we just kind of have socks every once in a while, and that's it. For the moment, I believe that you're more lovers, maybe with benefits, something as such, but I believe that this is going to change for an actual commitment. So I will say, if the energy stays the way that it is, or actually modifies and becomes stronger onto his side, then those beautiful feelings are going to transform into love. And at that point on, I believe that we're going to be asking for something more serious with you. So if you're ultimately wondering, is he playing any games with you? He's not. Is he just with you for socks? He is not. Is he interested in tomorrow? I'll say yes. Does he love you yet? Not yet, but he has some very deep feelings and loves the way that you make him feel, sweetie. Oh, there you go, Juanson. What is that thing? It's the ugly-eyed thing again. It's like a... That should go, Juanson, into the Halloween emoticons. I don't know what happened to that emoticon. It got hurt. It's got problems. It does. Oh, the goat got away. Oh, no. The goat got away. Oh. Your dad told you the story of the nuns giving the kids warm goat milk. And he said it was yucky. Oh, I've never had goat milk. Goat cheese is really good. Goat products are good. Goat milk, never tried. My beautiful, sorry. If you have any other questions whatsoever, please do let me know, my sweetie. Anything, you can just write it into the chat area and I will answer you, my love. Okay, let me go and see for our beautiful Elaine, love. Let's just go like this. Let's send some beautiful hearts on out to everybody. I love you too, dear Stephen, sweetie. Okay, so My dear, beautiful Elaine. All right. Now, you're further than I am. You definitely don't have snow yet, but I had snow last week, my love. I did. It has left my front yard because the sun hits there into the day, but my backyard is full of snow. And our pool is still halfway full of water because David never continued to empty it yet, and it's kind of freezing on over, so I don't know what's going to be happening with that. Yeah, goat cheese is delicious. Oh, goat cheese with cranberry or cranberry and Porto sauce. Oh, that is so, 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 so good. Or all different kind of jams. Or on a pizza or with mushrooms. Delicious, yes. We used to make at our shop, we used to make cannellonis with goat cheese, grilled walnuts, and portobello mushrooms. And that was so good. Oh, you're a sweetie pie. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. So how did you do onto the job interview? You went onto a job interview. Good for you, sweetie. And they sent you the link, and you have to answer the questions given onto the screen. Oh, well, that is interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go and see. So how did you do onto the job interview? What does what mean, Samantha? What did I miss? It's really good. Well, I think we were the only people who ever made it, Carrie. It was a recipe that we made. I've never ever actually I've never seen anybody else make it, but I mean, you could make it, and it's really good. Oh, yes. I already told you, Samantha. You missed it, didn't you? My beautiful Samantha. Yeah, the actual birds and everything. I was saying too that the ibis are really about having flexibility into your life and being able to adapt to your life depending on to the different type of circumstances that are surrounding you. So it's a great, beautiful symbol of modifications and changes and being able to make the modifications and having the flexibility to do so. And the dove, of course, is a beautiful sign of Christianity, but it's also a sign of peace and of beautiful freedom, my love. So both beautiful symbols. Oh, well, that I absolutely love. Yes. I don't know what that is, Dan. What is it? It must be bad. The room is pretty rusty, right? Okay. Let me go and see what I've got over here, sweetie. So. I'm getting victory. I'm getting achievements. I'm getting beautiful success. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to say two different things over here, my beautiful Elaine. Two different ones. I believe that you actually did really, really quite good onto the job interview. I believe as for the link and you answering the questions, I feel as though that went well. I really do. But I kind of feel like after that, it's not as good for some reason. Okay, that's it. Okay, well, maybe that's what it is. I'm seeing that you did good onto the test. You really did, my love. But at the very same time, I see that there is something. It's like there is something that is missing. Maybe it's this that you're actually telling me over here. Oh, that sounds bad, Dan. Yeah, that sounds bad, sweetie. I feel, my beautiful Elaine over here, that you did good. But there was something that was off because I'm seeing misdirected energy. It's like something is missing. And I feel as though we're missing something into our efforts. Not into our efforts. Like you said, it could be something that is technical, that is around you. because there is something that is missing over here, and they end up saying that perhaps you're not quite ready for this position altogether. Not at this moment. So maybe into the future, but not at this moment. So I'm going to say that you did do good at the actual interview, but maybe, like you said, because of the room, because of the lighting, because of different things that you presented, even though they were correct, even though they were good, even though they were nice, perhaps they were not necessarily aesthetically what they would have liked to have had into lighting and visuals and everything of the such. So I'm actually going to have to say there was something that was off. Because there was something that was off, even though you gave good and beautiful and valid answers, I'm going to have to say no onto this one, my love, for the moment. Yeah. But it's okay, right? And you say, why does Yas appear from your night dream? Why are we appearing into your night dream, my love? Hold on. Okay. Why did Yas actually appear? Because you don't have your answers. I'm getting talk but no action. I'm getting over here that your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, everything is a little bit scattered. Everything is a little bit all over the place. Nothing is quite clear. I feel as though in some kind of way you're kind of persevering. It's like into your brain, into your mind, into your dream, you are testing faith. It's like this last final push that you're giving yourself in order to test out. It could be your boundaries, but there is something that you are working on over here, and this is what is giving this, and this is all coming from your subconscious. So I'm basically going to have to say it is your mind, it is your emotions, it is your soul who is still working on through processing the emotions, the different type of events. And I feel as though in periods where sometimes you're feeling a little bit more vulnerable for different type of reasons, then this kind of appears and your brain just kind of gets a little bit scattered all over the place. So my love, this is why you actually had this, sweetie. Yeah, it's so many thoughts. It's like, I'm going to say, my beautiful Elaine, it's like unfinished business is what I can see. It's like if into your mind, when you're awake, well, things are solved and things are the way that they are and you've accepted it. But into your sleeping hours, your subconscious and your body and your soul tries to mend, tries to put things into different type of perspectives, tries to give you what you did not necessarily get during the day. And we try to, I'm going to say, compromise a little bit and compensate for it into the nighttime. And this is why you have like these little fluctuations. And sometimes you have these images of, it could be Yas, it could be different people into your past. But it's always these little connections that are not completely closed off. And they're still kind of bothersome. Yeah. Let me give you a message from the universe, sweetie. And then Watson, I think I'm going to come and see you. I think I am. I do. I wonder if David is back home. I don't hear anything anymore. I don't even hear my dog. All right. Your intuition is correct about a situation coming upon. Truths are coming to light, so please do pause for different reactions. And you need to forgive to release any type of karmic cycles. Oh, it could be my love. Yeah. Let me go see if it's the portfolio. It's It's like the answers. Anything that you gave out as answers was good, and it was fine. But I feel as though everything that kind of came on in as support, my beautiful Elaine, I feel like that's where things were a little bit off. And maybe it's the way that the portfolio is done, but maybe it's not even your portfolio. Perhaps it is really just simply, like you said, it's a little bit of it could be the scattered lighting. I mean, it changes everything. If I do tarot readings at this moment and I show you this card and it looks all nice and you can see it, but if I show it to you and it's completely pitch dark here, or the light is not all that good, or the camera is not all that good, it's not actually giving justice to your portfolio is what I'm saying. And I feel as though that might have been where there was actually like a lack. I feel as though there are most likely other people out there who maybe it could have been a better camera, it could have been better lighting, it could have been different things where things were simply more clear, things were more precise. And when they have to pick, even though you had good answers and everything was good, if they have to pick between two different people, but the only actual decision, I'm sorry, comes on down to that, and then I'm going to say, at that point in time, to take the one that seems to have, I'm going to say the best lighting, the best attributes, or the best aspects altogether. Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. The love story continues? I don't know. I'm not with his story yet. Do you think it continues? I think it does. I want to hear about Eliza Muffin. I think it's so cute because we haven't talked about Eliza Muffin in the longest of time. My dear, beautiful Elaine, keep on working hard. Don't give on up, my sweet love, because you are going to be getting what you want. And you do have absolutely everything that is necessary. You just have to give yourself a little bit more time. You have to believe into yourself. And you're going to get it, sweetie. Okay? You've got this, my love. Do we have Maria who is back for a round 2? I believe so. Let me go and check out what is happening into PayPal. But I do believe we have Maria who is back. Just one moment. Let me do this. I'm going to go into PayPal and I'm going to open on up Watson's message at the same time. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Your work is good, my beautiful Elaine. I feel as though it came on down to different technicalities is what it was, but nothing much more, sweetie. Okay, so hold on. Let me go over here. Let's do that. Let's log in. Okay. And here we go for Maria. Round 2. Is there a chance because everything changes? I'm actually going to have to say yes. There is a chance because a lot of things do change. Oh, hold on just one moment. Okay, so my love, yes. Is there a chance that something could change? Absolutely. My beautiful Elaine, you could have somebody who was actually watching, somebody who was looking at the portfolios, somebody who was looking at the different type of tasks, who has a different type of perspective. You could have somebody who was there who's saying, yeah, okay, maybe this is not all that good over here, but this is so very fantastic and this is original and I've never seen something like this before. So like different people have different type of perspectives, different kind of ways of hiring. So I'm going to say, yes, it definitely can change. You could have somebody into the whole gang, maybe the person that they're actually choosing, then over you for that very small technicality. Maybe that person's going to find something else, or maybe they're going to be offered something else, but at a better pay or something of the sort. And they could end up just kind of refusing altogether. So is there a chance that this energy can change? Absolutely. Especially since you did really, really good. You did fantastic into the interview. Honestly, you did, my love. So do you still have a chance? I will say yes. Keep on being strong. Keep on being powerful. Keep on manifesting. Keep on believing, because changes, they do happen, sweetie. So it could change. It's hilarious stuff. All right, I'm going to go see. Have you been drinking, Maria? You never ask for silly stuff. No. You're very, yeah. I think you've been, I know we're at round 2. How many rounds have you had, Maria? I know you haven't had any. I don't believe you're much of a drinker. Let me go and see, my love. All right. Let's go and see. Oh, I was going to Maria. I don't know. I was, yes. And I'm sending beautiful hearts out to her beautiful Elaine. Don't give up, sweetie. You've got this, my love, okay? Maria, round 2. I'm in it for your silly stuff. I'm all for silly. I am. And Maria, you just missed Juanson, who was silly as heck with all his emoticons. Not that I'm saying it so you can get those emoticons back on, Juanson. I'm going to say keep them in your pocket. And even by saying that, I don't know if I'm saying something good, but yes. Round 2. Yes. Oh, I was going to say cheerleader. Who's cheerleader? But yes, it's a cheerleader guy friend. We're going to go and see that. And you say, what is it? Oh, let me go and see. Let's go and see. Now you're sounding super cute. Just 1 second. Okay. Let's go and find this out, my love. What's cheerleading guy saying? Well, is he going to see you're a cheerleading guy? Oh, and what are they going to be talking about? Okay. Alrighty. I know, Maria. I know, sweetie. And that's why I said I don't believe you drink all that much. All right. Here we go. My love. Alrighty. With the Emperor, the 3 of Swords, a Chariot. Is he going to see his cheerleading friend? I'm actually going to have to say he's not going to be going to see his cheerleading friend, but he wants to talk to his cheerleading friend. Hello, my beautiful Englishess. How are you doing today, sweetie? Oh, yes. I know what you mean, Maria. I got you, sweetie. Yeah, he's, honestly, I kind of feel like at Christmas time, you need to give him a box of hair crunchies. Yeah. They could be handmade. You could have all different kind of warm hair crunchies. Yeah, like you just let your imagination go wild. There's a lot of things you can do with those hair crunchies, and we know what he does with them. So, yeah, it could be a good gift. That being said, I don't believe he's actually going to go and see. I know that he was supposed to go see his friend, his cheerleading friend, but I don't believe that he's going to see the cheerleading friend. But I do believe he's going to be talking to the cheerleading friend. So we have like a halfway through. So they're not seeing each other, but they are talking to each other. I feel as though he's really just kind of explaining everything. I feel like he is excited. I feel like his friend is kind of pumping him up and saying, okay, you go for it. This is your time. You've been looking for this. Now you don't have to necessarily reach on out. You know, she's already going to be there. You just have to move on forward, so on, so on, so on. So I feel like the excitement is up into the air. I feel like he is doing his cheerleading job in the very, very, very best way he possibly can. So I'm going to say thank God, and good for you, sweetie. just in time for when he sees you. Oh, well, that is nice, Linglicious. I'm going to be with you right after, my love, so you might actually be here for your reading. Yes, see? Those crunchies, they can definitely tickle. Just saying. Hold on. All right, moving on forward. Let me go back into the PayPal. What does Roberto love of you? Roberto loves your creativity. Roberto loves the way that you care. The way that you are compassionate and sweet. The way that you seem to listen into a way that nobody else ever listens to him. Into a way that is completely different altogether. I'm going to say he loves the fact that you bring harmony into his life. You bring fulfillment. You bring a certain amount of completion into his life. Into his world, you're a beautiful success in itself. And he believes that by having you into his life, it is a beautiful, if you will, achievement. It is a beautiful goal. It is something that we want. It is, we want to have you into our life, I'm going to say, but in such a strong way. It's like if him having you into his life brings him more love, brings him more value, brings him more strength, brings him more goals, brings him more success. It brings him so very much, and he's so very strong and so very proud of every single one of those, that this is what he's looking out towards. Yeah, the big guy likes you. The big guy who drops his cell phone and everything. The big guy boss. Yeah, he likes you. He does in more ways. Oh, well, him, it's easy. I mean, him, it's not about your beautiful, bubbly personality, my sweet love. It's not about the fact that you're very successful and you're very determined and you're very kind of competitive at the same time. It has nothing to do with it. With you, this is all about possibilities. It's all about knowing that this is never going to be happening. But I mean, one, can dream, right? And so I'm going to say that we're kind of just dreaming about you. I know this is just going to make you laugh every single time you see him. And I know you're going to tease him with it. I know that you're going to get your Maria on, and you're going to do your sexy walk whenever, you kind of pass on by, and whenever you think that he is there. Yeah, I know, because I know you're going to be laughing, but I know you're just going to like to tease him. So yes, and you just want to see him drop something else. That's what I'm seeing. The gym teacher, yes. Yeah, the gym teacher. The gym teacher doesn't want to be with you. The gym teacher, I feel, is intrigued by you. The gym teacher is something different. He's intrigued. He likes you, but he doesn't like you into that kind of a way. So, I mean, I'm not taking away from the fact that he believes that you're beautiful, but he wouldn't really want anything or wouldn't necessarily get into anything. Big guy boss, if he had the opportunity, then he would definitely seize the opportunity. I know, my love. They were really nice questions, I do have to say. Let me go and see with the pink deck if I can find anything else popping on out between you guys, okay? Hold on. Let's go here and let's pull out the pink deck. Oh, yeah, the big boss, guys. He's like, yeah, he's like a ooh la la kind of a way. He's like the lives that we used to have that we can no longer have. Yeah, he's into that kind of vibe. Definitely. The other one, well, he believes you're good looking, but... yeah, he would never actually make a move upon it. If you were alone with Big Boss Guy, oh, who knows, sweetie? Who knows? I wouldn't stick too close to Big Boss Guy. I know you're a teaser. I know you are. But hey, if it works and it's all good, hey, why not? And if it makes Roberto do things a little bit quicker, why not? Yes, let's go to the pink deck. And beautiful Linglicious, you are on up next. Oh, I know why you like the pink deck. Here we go. Engagement ring. Engagement. Beautiful partnerships coming on through. Commitment coming on through. This is about beautiful completions. It's about getting together. It's about unions. It's about, yes, there's going to be a little bit of a wait before we get the partnerships and the unions and everything, but we're definitely onto that right road, my love. Getting over here also, a lot of beautiful happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of playfulness all together. So, sweetie, I'm going to say this is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to bring a beautiful completion. It's going to bring a union. It's going to give you, at some point in time, somewhat of an engagement ring. I'm going to say I'm going to end the reading there because I don't believe I could ever top this. I feel as though that is like 20 different cherries onto one sundae. Yeah, Big Boss Guy, if he was alone with you and he saw you often enough, he could make a move. He could make a move. But then that would become really uncomfortable because then you got Big Boss Guy doing a move onto you. Oh, that sounds like lawsuits. Not a good idea. No. I would not have that happening. And that's it. That's it. Maybe all of this is actually going to make him go a little bit cuckoo. Hold on. Let's go and see. Just one moment. I know you would. I know you would, sweetie. All right, my dear Stephen, you go ahead with it, my sweet love. You probably don't have to do a DNA test, though, to see it. You could probably go on, I won't say the name of the site. There's a site that comes into my mind. There are different sites you can go to. You pay a certain amount, and they'll go all the way on through, and they'll check all that out for you, my love. Oh, yeah, that would definitely be. But it could be part. Maria, the whole Big Boss Guy could be part of the telenovela. He's the one that nobody really likes all that much, who's kind of coming into play, that we just kind of want him to leave. He's a troublemaker, if you will. But we kind of like him at the same time because he's making Roberto kind of move a little bit quicker towards you. So he's like a good and bad kind of evil at the same time. And you, well, you're a flirt. No. And all you want is Roberto. But you are a beautiful, passionate, I'm gonna say seductive and very, very determined beautiful lady. Because when you love, you love. So you would never go with big boss guy or anybody else. But I could definitely have all different kind of scenarios popping on up into your telenovela about this. Oh, yes. Sweet dreams, my love. All right, my dear Stephen. But you could probably do a lot of it online. I kid you not. Probably would not even cost anything, sweetie. Alrighty, let's go see our beautiful Linglicious. Just 1 second. All right. ST current feelings. Is he getting back into that? I know. Into this season, my beautiful Maria. It's a brand new season. We're getting jealousy popping on in. What link? I don't even know with SL, with SCL. What is that? What are you talking about, Dan? Oh, Super Chat. Is that the link in Super Chat? I don't know. I think it is. No, there's no link for Super Chat. That would be the link for PayPal, love. I think that's what you're talking about. All right. So, ST current feelings and next actions. Oh, it's a brand new season. There's brand new twists. That's what happens. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Oh. What's in Salt Lake City? I don't know. What's in Salt Lake City, sweetie? I don't know what you're talking about, Dan. I think I missed a part of something. Hello, Noelle. Nice to see you, love. Bless you, sweetie. All right. As for Linglicious, are you here? You are here with us. Okay. I hope he's not playing the, he is. He's playing the game of hot and cold a little bit, ain't he? I see him over here, not really thinking too much about anything. So I'm going to say he could be a little bit hot and cold, but it's not something that is planned. It's not something he's kind of figuring out into his mind. Oh, I should be in this kind of way because I feel like I've been close too much and I need to take a little bit of a break or anything of this. I don't see that. I don't see him purposely kind of turning a little bit cold or not necessarily responding right away. But I do see that nothing has really changed for him. He still wants to have this connection. He's still very happy with you. But there are like some type of little delays or little setbacks that are into the way. Yeah. So I'm seeing over here the Knight coming on through. Okay, sweet love. his feelings, right? Is he going to be hot and cold towards you? A little bit, but not too much. He's not doing on purpose to do so. I don't feel like it is something that he is actually planning. I just kind of feel like every once in a while, well, that's a little bit the way that he feels. I know that it does come on in and bring some problems for you, though. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to have to say, sweetie, the feelings that we have, they are still love. They are still happiness. They are still togetherness. I still feel like we want to continue within our actions to see you more, to date you more, to a little bit get back of what we used to have. That, there's no doubt about it. That's where we ultimately want to be able to return. Are we actually ready to return to that point yet? I don't quite feel as though we're ready to return to that exact same point, but I know that we're moving towards it. But I am going to say that within the following 2 weeks, there is going to be a little bit of a lack of progress. There is going to be a little bit of a pause. And you don't know, right? Okay. No. So this is what I'm going to say. Within the following 2 weeks, you're going to see a little bit of a pause, like a tiny little change. Nothing big. I'm not going to say he's not going to talk with you for 2-3 days. A tiny little pause that's going to be coming on in. Now, that little tiny little pause is going to be enough to kind of trigger for you and think, oh my God, what is happening? Or what happened? And, where is all this going? Are we returning to a place where we used to be? But absolutely not. It is not into the plan. It is not the way things are going. I feel as though him personally, within the following 2 weeks, he's going to have somewhat of a little bit of a setback. And that little bit of a setback is going to create a little bit of a setback towards you guys. I just kind of feel like his energy is going to be needed elsewhere for like a day or two. And it's going to be a little bit more difficult for that day or two, but nothing much more. So is he still moving on, wanting to be with you? Yes. Is he going to be having all those hot and colds? Within the following 2 weeks, a little bit, but for like a day or two. After that, you're back on track. Things are okay. He is absolutely determined, and he's really, really quite happy with you at this moment, my love. So he does love you. He is happy with you. He does want to continue. I feel as though you guys have both made the very best decision for both of you. I feel as though you're happy, but you're worried. I feel as though he is happy also, but he's worried too. So I need you to know that the worries that you are having are also worries that he has at this very moment. So you're both a little bit sharing the same type of situation at this moment, but without necessarily speaking about it openly. It has to do with work. It has to do with work. No, it has to do with work, but I am going to say you are thinking a little bit too much. I'm just going to say actually just kind of let things go. Let things go with the flow, my love. Yes. No. I don't feel like it's necessary to text him more. I don't. I feel like for the moment, for the following week or two, keep it into this kind of a way. And after that, I say, yes, you can start to text a little bit more. The problem is, my beautiful Linglicious, I want you to talk to him about the hot and cold, but I don't want you to talk to him about the hot and cold right away. All truths are good, and all truths are good to come on out, but I firmly and very strongly believe that there are certain times where it is necessary to speak about things, and you're going to get what you want. And if you don't speak about them at the right timing, you're not going to get what you want. So, no doubt about it, my love. Should you talk about the hot and cold? You should. Should you do it right away? You just started again within this reconciliation. You're into these good vibes. You're into the strength. You're afraid, but you're into the good vibes, right? That's it. So the energy is not there at this moment. So don't go back looking for it, sweetie. Let it go. What happened into the past was into the past. Now you're into the right here, right now. And this is where I need you to move on forward. I don't want you to look towards the past. The past was no good. It brought good because you were together, but it was into the past. I need you to look at the right here, right now, and do what's best right now for the future. That's it. So don't talk about the hot and cold until you feel a hot and cold. When you feel a hot and cold, then you can talk to him about it. But give yourself a little bit of time, okay? This is not the time to start bringing on back, anything that is negative. We want to keep it nice. We want to keep it strong. We want to keep it positive. We want to continue to build that ground over and over, those beautiful stabilities, those columns that you're working on too. So I'm going to say, for the moment, just kind of keep it the way that it is. If he does do a hot and cold towards you, then you can always say, I kind of feel like when you do that, it reminds me a little bit of the past, and it kind of makes me a little bit worried that maybe you're walking away, or makes me feel a little bit insecure. And that's it, and see what he has to say about it. But it's very important the way that you say things. It changes everything. That's it. Exactly. I would not do it by text neither. I would do it when you meet, but wait until something happens. When something happens, you can talk about it. But until then, do nothing. Keep the fingers, keep the toes crossed. You're into a good place. You're into a loving place. You guys have just reconnected. Things are nice. Things are sweet. You're helping each other out. You're doing things one for the other. Things that you never actually used to do. And you're both not feeling all that well, yet you're still finding that time to see each other. Why? Because it's important. So my love, continue to grow and nourish the relationship as best as you possibly can, and just let it go with the flow. When something arises, then you can talk about it, but not before. And onto my energy, he wants to continue. He wants to continue, and he wants to continue to solidify this relationship, because you truly are very important. He does love you, sweetie. He does. I'm going to say, if you do want to tell him, though, how you actually feel, and that you've got all different kind of feelings and love for him, I say yes, absolutely. I have no problems with saying that you love him and that you care for him and that you're so very happy that he's back, and that you guys are giving this another try because you missed him. Like, I'm all for that. If you want to do that, go ahead with it, my love. That is nice and sweet and always really, really quite positive. And let me give you some messages from him. Let's do some messages. Let me go and put this one away. Such as, let's do some messages. All right. So, I can tell that you still have trust issues with me. This is what we were talking about. I have never been treated this very good before. When you look at me and you smile, I absolutely love that. I want you for the rest of my life. You are the very best thing that has ever happened to me. So my beautiful Englishes, I'm going to say to you, go and enjoy a beautiful breakfast, my sweet love. It's a brunch or a breakfast with your family. Enjoy that time together, sweetie. I know that you're moving into a positive phase, that things are good. There is nothing bad, not one tiny little bit. So enjoy this new beginning, because it is not given to everybody. And this is a beautiful blessing. So enjoy this love as much as you can, sweetie. Yeah, you need to teleport him the class, right? Hold on. I'm most likely going to be moving on forward to go and see Juanson. So just one moment. I'm just going to do this because I have some cards that are crazy. Hold on. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay. So hold on. Juanson, I might be with you. Love you, my beautiful. Have yourself a great day, sweetie. Let's go just over here, make sure that everything is good. And if it is, we're going to be moving on forward to Watson. Okay. Let's go over here. And voila. Perfect. So we're going to go and see our dear friend Juanson. See you soon, my beautiful. All right. Watson, moving on forward, just 1 second to your email. What is, oh, okay, here. I'm talking to myself. All right, okay. A lot of meh today. Okay, well, let's go see if she was there or not. Was she there? No, she was not there, my love. She was one of the ones who had the beautiful blessing of having a day off. All right, let's go over here. Let's go see what's happening into your love life. Amy, my love, how are you doing, sweetie? I know you're around. Whenever Amy pops on in, she can post her questions. Hello, lovely. How are you doing, sweetie? You came in on time because we're almost over for today, sweetie. You may post your questions. How are you doing, love? All right, sweetie. Page of Swords. Here we go. Okay. My love, I'm going to say this week, not too much is going to be happening for you into the following days. Well, you are going to be off soon, so that pretty much clears that. But as for the rest, I feel as though things are going to be moving kind of slowly. It's going to be a little bit beige, not too much really happening. So I'm going to say, Elizabeth, I feel like next week she's actually going to be a little bit closer to you. So you might be able to talk with her a little bit more, maybe say hi to her a little bit more. But this week was a little bit more difficult. No doubt about it, sweetie. They have to stop putting her at the end of the other end of the world. It's like they gave you a little bit of a chance, right? They gave you this tiny little bit of a chance saying, okay, here's your chance to talk with her for like a week or two, and then it's like they ripped away that chance, right? Seriously. Okay. What does she want to say to you today? What does she want to say? All right. She wants you to know that you are her King of Cups, that you bring balance into her life. You bring prosperity. You bring beautiful thoughts. You bring positivity. You bring the chance for love, the chance for unity. You bring the chance for a new life into a certain way, or anyways, a new love life, a new beginning, a beginning that she's never really had before. And this is what she's looking towards. I'm feeling the same way as you, my beautiful love, Sean. I had a cold. It never truly went away. And then I kind of have another one that popped on top of the other one. Yeah. Other than that, though, been good, but been busy because, well, like you, it was your birthday, my sweet love. It was also my son's birthday last weekend, so was busy with that. And now we're like in a report card time. So yeah, I have parent-teacher meetings coming on up. I have a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, keeping things. And then Christmas. I'm so excited. I am. I'm so excited, but it just means so much work. So yeah. No, nobody's around you, Roberto. If anybody comes around Roberto, I will let you know, and I will just put a wicked spell upon them, my sweet love, to banish them away. I know. It is a cute telenovela, sweetie. All right. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Fall break? Oh, we don't have a fall break, sweetie. Well, we do have a fall break, but not for elementary school. We don't have a break. The fall break is in college and university usually. So yeah. Yeah, nothing over here. I'm going to say it's just report card time. And with report card time comes parent-teacher meetings and all those kind of things. And yeah, I have a couple things to settle with one of the schools altogether because my kids go at two different schools. So yeah. All right, well, let's go and see. But my kids would love to have that. But, oh, my beautiful Carrie, we do have a strike. We have strikes coming on up, too. We do. All the school boards are going on to a strike this Monday, but into the morning. They reopen the schools into the afternoon. And they're going to be doing this like over and over. And at some point, they're just going to go on strike for like a week or so. And that's going to be complete chaos because all schools all across will be completely closed. People won't be able to work. Oh, it will be crazy. So, yeah. Thank you for posting, love. All right, let me continue, Juanson. I was with you. Let me continue on. And here we go. So, boop, messages, angel, and then books on messages. And thank you for posting, my beautiful Amy. All right. 999. You've gotten 999 before. One stage of your life is closing. A new door is opening on up, sweetie. So This is going to bring a lot of beautiful transformations in on for you, my love. Talking about transformations, have you started to look now that all your October and your spookalicious, I'm going to say it that way, covers are out. Are you working onto the Christmas ones already? I know. I'm early, but I'm just asking. Into the meanwhile, let me get into the books. Oh, my beautiful MZ. Yes, no, the schools are going on strike because the teachers want to make more money. Into the province of Quebec, actually, teachers and nurses and I'm going to say doctors, if they even just go a couple hours away, let's say to Ottawa, which is about 5 hours away from here, they end up getting like a huge increase of pay. And so they feel as though it's not fair. So they're closing on down. Last year, it was the school transport system that did that. And we had to bring our kids to school morning, afternoon, all times. That was chaos. And this year, it's the teachers going on strike. So it's kind of crazy. For me, it's okay because, you know, I do the lives and I can work onto my videos after the lives and everything of the such. I work at night. But for anybody who's got somewhat of a normal job, if you will, it's chaos. Yeah, no, we have strikes over here. Yeah, strikes are starting on Monday. Monday morning. And then there's another one, I think, coming on up, I think, onto the Friday. And then as it goes on by, there's going to be more and more and more of them. Nurses are doing the same thing and doctors, but they're a little bit more controlled because of the health system. You got spookish. Yeah, a spookish. Spookishly or spookish. I don't know. It sounds good. Ready. I don't make enough money either, right? And you used to be a teacher. So that, oh, well, my beautiful MZ, I would say over here, a teacher probably, they don't need to have a second job, though, sweetie, they don't. Teachers over here probably make somewhere, I don't know, around maybe 60K a year. And into the summertime, they don't work for like 3-4 months out of the year, but they end up getting like half of their salary anyways, even if they're not working. So they're not that bad. Honestly, they're not bad. And they have really, really good conditions. It's just that if they go elsewhere, they'll end up making even more. And the teachers over here now, they no longer work 5 days a week. They work 3 or 4 days a week. They have other people come on in to fill out those other days because they don't want to work. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. It's not a problem for me, my beautiful MZ, but... well, it's a problem because my kids can't go to school, and so they don't get their schooling. That's where my main problem is. Anyways, it should be resolved fairly quickly. The government will take care of it because they don't want to create chaos all across the board, so they'll end up giving them some type of sacrifice, some type of compromise. The answer is move forward after careful consideration, and then simply do not look back, my dear Juanson. And that's why you left education, right? That's it. Well, nowadays, honestly, MZ, nowadays it's not easy to be like I believe it's more difficult nowadays to be a teacher than it was into the past. Because of kids on all different kind of medications, because of allergies, because of parents who have become intolerant, because of like there's so many different issues that teachers face now that they never had to face. It's not an easy position to have. And now you want to become over here. Yeah, they work 3 to 4 days a week. They make about 60-70K, and they're off about 3-4 months a year. So I mean, they're really not that bad off. It's not bad. I know, right? I know, my love. All right, I'm getting over here. It's going to sustain you, Juanson. And let me get to some messages. All right, I'm trying to find my inner strength and my courage at this moment. Sometimes my heart feels so very heavy. I want you to know that I no longer want to keep my distance. And that sometimes I get a little bit afraid. Sometimes I wonder if you still want to be with me. But I want you to know that I am truly grateful for you. And my love for you grows stronger every single time I see you. I get rid of my cough. Yeah, I know. It doesn't want to go, sweetie. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Stephen. You are such a sweetie pie, my love. I am a busy bee. I have no time. I have no time, my sweet love. Tomorrow I am off to riding lessons tomorrow. So I'm going to go on a horsey land tomorrow, which is always a nice place to be in too. You're a sweetie pie, Stephen. You are. Tomorrow I'm going to go and ground myself outside into the cold though, but there is a heater, so I'm good for the lessons because they are outside, and I will dress warmly and I will bring a blanket and I will be good. You're a sweetie pie, Stephen. Love you too. Let me just go see. Oh yes. Our beautiful. I knew there was something else. We've got our beautiful Amy. Here we go for Amy, and then we're going to end the live for tonight. Mark and Cancer, sun up until sleep. Absolutely. Sun up until sleep. Timestamp at 2:01 and 20 seconds, please. Sun up until sleep. You wrote ideas? Oh, I like that for a song. That is so sweet. All right. If we move on forward over here to Mark, and then I'm going to go and see about Cancer right after. I'm going to say for Mark over here, Mark is standing his ground. He's continuing, my love. We can see over here with our Page of Swords and the Hermit, he does not want to be by himself. He does not want to be lonely. He doesn't want to be into that type of position where things are complicated. He wants to be able to be closer to you as much as he possibly can. So for that, I have to say I truly do admire him. He really does want to spend as much time as he possibly can with you. So I'm going to say sun up until sleep. He's trying to find some kind of way to see you. And if we go and see about Cancer, well, hey, Cancer's thinking about you. King of Swords. He is thinking. He is pondering. I kind of feel like he wants to reach on out towards you again. The problem with Cancer is that Cancer is there for fun. Mark is there for fun and love. So with one, you've got both, and the other one, you just got one. But anyways, Cancer's thinking about you, thinking about reaching on out towards you at this moment. His thoughts and feelings onto the ideas. Okay. I feel as though some of your ideas he really does like, others less. But I'm going to say he's probably going to be taking not necessarily the whole idea, but I see him taking parts of it. It's like he's deconstructing your idea and taking particles out of it here and there, and that's what he's actually utilizing to make a song. So is he actually taking some of your ideas? I'm going to say yes. He might kind of twist them into different kind of ways and stuff, but it's a definite yes onto this side. And I feel as though he truly is quite grateful for it, my love. And a hubby is going out of town. Ooh la la. A hubby going out of town. Watson and Lilith, we're going to be ending the live after our beautiful Amy, sweetie. In case I didn't mention it. I think I did, but I don't know. All right, so here we go. Getting our temperance over here, my sweet love. We're definitely going to try, but it's going to be a little bit of a battle. I feel as though it's a little bit conflictual within the time, and we kind of feel like it's a little bit unfair that we might not actually be able to hook on up. For the moment, I'm going to say I don't believe he's going to be available to do so. So I don't believe you're going to be hooking on up, let's say, at your place or anything of the such while hubby's gone. Are you going to hook up with Mark? I will say yes. Is it going to be at your place? Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Like, I feel like you guys will meet on up, but it might not be, like, it could be at the bar. It could be somewhere else. I don't see you, though. I'm going to go and pull out the cards. I don't see you hooking on up. No, I don't see you hooking on up with Cancer. And Cancer and Mark's feelings for you today. Cancer and Mark's feelings for you today. For Cancer, it's a yes to continue to see each other every once in a while, but you need to know he's not happy into his life. He's not looking for a relationship. He feels as though he actually already missed his opportunity with you a long time ago. Now he just kind of feels like his life is a little bit out of control, and he's really just trying to, I'm going to say, try to put the pieces back together as much as he can, but he doesn't necessarily have a great plan. He doesn't have any plan towards love. It is what it is, and whenever you guys can see each other, you can see each other, but he does not have a piece of puzzle that is dedicated to love to put into his life at this moment. And if I move on forward to Mark, absolutely, my beautiful Carrie. Yes. Oh, my beautiful Samantha. I don't, well, my parents, my mom used to have a horse when I was, my aunt, my mom, and my grandmother used to have a horse. And, well, my grandmother had a farm. And I did do a little bit of horse there, and I did love it. And I would actually like to take some more classes, but I'm actually waiting for my little girl to be a little bit older so I can take them at the same time as her. But she's been taking classes since she was 4, and she's 7 now, turning on 8. So she's been taking some for quite some time. Yeah, so we have riding lessons with her every Saturday now. It used to be on Sundays, now it's every Saturday. And we're actually trying to find some type of school for her, perhaps, when she's done elementary, where she could go to high school in the morning, have classes, and into the afternoon just do competition on riding. We're looking at it. But I don't know. There's not that many schools around who actually offer that, and it does cost a fortune. So don't know. Hello, my beautiful. It's okay. It's okay if you got a question, Collective Souls. I am here for you, sweetie. Now, hold on. As for Mark, Mark wants to be able to tell you that he does have a lot of sadness. He does have a lot of pain into his life. I I feel as though he wants to, he wants to come clean. If he could come clean, I feel as though he would. Thank you, my beautiful collective souls. You can post your question when you're ready, love. I feel as though if he could come clean into his life altogether, then he would. I just feel as though he's not able to do that at this moment. I see a lot of stagnation, and I also see over here, I feel like he's being a little bit overly cautious almost. He's afraid. He truly is afraid about the wife finding on out. So he's being really, really cautious, my love. Definitely go and check that out, my dear Stephen. And Stephen and Samantha. In about 2 hours time, I will be doing what I said that I would be doing for you guys. I do have 3 different spells in regards to energy and D. So try to think about me a little bit. Try to think about the good energies coming on through in about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Okay, love? And I'm going to say, have yourself a beautiful day, my love. That goes out to Samantha and Stephen because you guys are leaving. Hold on. Okay, perfect. So let me just log on out over here. We're going to be with Collective Souls. You're feeling really restless. And you don't know why you feel like that. My beautiful love shine. I feel as though into his mind, he should have been with you a long time ago. It's like he feels that the page has turned upon him. It's like he has turned that page himself upon having a long-lasting relationship with you. And to his mind, he has kind of classified your relationship as casual, as friends with benefits, if you will, but nothing much more. I feel as though into the past, before everything happened and he got separated, I feel like that was his time. That was his time where he was actually thinking and developing and thinking about having some type of a plan of being with you into the future. But ever since there's been that tower moment into his life and everything just kind of fell apart, he holds somewhat of some frustration towards. It's like we've got so much passion, but at the same time, we have some sadness and we have some frustration because we do know that the reason why he had the tower moment on the other side with the wife is because of the relationship with you. So well, partially, not completely. There were other problems into their life, but I'm going to say basically that is the main problem. And so he blames himself a lot for it. So it's somewhat of like a bittersweet kind of a relationship thing. We've got pleasure, we've got good things, but we also have some bad memories that are a little bit associated with it. And I feel as though into the past, if he would have came on clean or really just kind of divorced and then would have ended up being with you, it would have been a different kind of thing. But now being separated and with a whole story, and then there's, there could be gossiping, it's just too much. Too many different possibilities, too much trouble. Doesn't want to get into it. So that's why I say he kind of closed the page onto the past, but he wants to be able to continue to see you, but not necessarily give you a relationship. Stephen, you're a sweetie pie. I appreciate it, sweet love. But think about me specifically in 1 hour and 45 minutes in regards to D. Okay, my love? My beautiful collective souls, what is going on with you, my love? My love, my love, my love. Okay. Let me go like that. Let me go over here. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the main problem actually happening over here, my love, is that you're a little bit stressed sometimes. You feel as though there could be... I'm basically going to say it is a past who is coming on back to haunt you. You have so many good things into your life. You have so many new beginnings. You have so many changes and modifications. And you have love. And you have so many beautiful new possibilities that have opened up for you. I'm going to say into the last year that it's actually really quite amazing. All the beautiful things that actually came upon, right? Yeah. I feel like you don't completely trust what you have, though. I feel like that's where the problem is coming from. Hold on, love shine. Okay, sweetie, I'll check that out. I feel as though this is where the main thing is happening over here, love. And thank you, Juanson, for ending the reading with beautiful roses. So yeah, I feel as though there are so many beautiful things and so many things that are happening, but nothing is 100% concrete. Nothing is exactly the way that you would like it to be. It is good. It is positive. It is movement. There is so many beautiful things surrounding you, like I said, but you do not have anything that is completely concrete. I mean, you don't have necessarily, the very strong, I'm going to say maybe engagement or wedding, or it's like you're missing these things. And I feel as though the insecurity of the past is actually coming back in a little bit to haunt you, a little bit to test you into a certain way. My love, you have not found everything. I feel as though you are looking for all different kind of things that you have found, but there is one single thing you have not found yet. And you have somewhat forgotten yourself into the whole deal. You are so busy trying to make yourself happy into what you believe you need, you somewhat forgot something within you. It's a passion maybe that you need to reignite. Maybe it's a passion that you need to find, that you need to discover. You are missing something to accomplish yourself, your inner self. And once you've got that, you're going to be okay. But until then, you're always going to be a little bit looking into the void. It's actually a good thing that you feel this way right now and you're realizing it, because some people will go through their whole life with that void, just kind of living, passing on through it, but never really actually stopping and paying attention to what that emptiness is. But when you take the time and you look at it and you analyze it, that's where you actually find out that you haven't been taking care of yourself. There are some things you have not done. There are some things you have not realized. There are some dreams that you have been wanting to realize. There are some things that you want to say that you have not clearly said on out. And all these tiny little things bring you a little bit of instability, a little bit of insecurity. And this is what's got you feeling really just kind of overwhelmed by everything. And this is what I feel is actually happening over here. And I know that you have worked upon yourself. I know you have. Hello, my beautiful Paula, sweetie. But I also know that there are some parts that you have not taken care of. And what I really need you to do right now is to find yourself. Maybe singing, maybe dancing, maybe going on out, meeting, new friends, new groups. Maybe doesn't matter what it is. Maybe just reading, writing. I don't know if you want to write a book, whatever it is. Do something that brings that beautiful fire within yourself again, because it's not your partner who's going to be doing it. It's not your friends who are going to be doing it. You're the one who holds that beautiful fire within you, and you're the only one who can truly lighten it up, sweetie. You're the one who dimmed it because you thought you were not worthy of it, that you did not deserve it. But now it's time to light it back up. But you need to find what is going to light it up. And that's what it is, right? You just want to feel well. You want to feel happy. You want to feel good again. And that's what you don't have. Love Shine, just to answer you over here, my love. Is he going to be hooking on up while he is gone? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes from what I can see. I know you want to feel whole again, and this is it. You're missing parts of yourself. You don't have all of that. But what do you need? What do you need to feel whole, my love? What are you missing to feel whole, to feel happy, to feel content? What do you not have at this moment? Some people will shop and shop and shop, but it never really feels that whole. Some people will seek love over and over and over again, but it still doesn't feel that whole. So what I need you to do is, you know what would be really, really quite good for you, my beautiful, is if you meditate. I don't know if you meditate. If you gave yourself a little bit of time to just sit down, to meditate, to just, at first think about nothing. Just sit there in complete void. Let the messages come towards you. And as time goes on by, try to deliver certain messages. Try to captivate different messages. May they be by spirit, by angel, even just within yourself. And you'll find your answers. But you're not listening to yourself at this moment. I know you think you're listening, but you're not listening. So that's what you've got to find. What makes you whole again? Is it security? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it a committed relationship? What makes you feel whole? That's what you've got to be pondering upon. And you say, it's been a while since you have, right? I know. Oh, I know, my beautiful love shine. He probably says the same thing about you, sweetie. He probably does. Oh, well, you could probably find all different kind of ways, my beautiful love shine. Phone hackings, all different kind of things. But would it actually be worth it? I don't know. So my beautiful collective souls, I need you to take care of yourself is what I need you to do. You've been neglecting yourself, and this is what you've got to find. Stop looking outwards. Stop looking towards other people to find what you're missing, because you have it right there within you. What you're missing is probably some self-confidence, some self-worth, and just really beautiful inner peace, knowing that you're enough, that you're doing enough, and that you're just absolutely perfect the way that you are. And if you repeat those things towards yourself, you will find peace. You will feel, and you will find that happiness again. Give it a try and let me know how that goes, okay? Sending you much love, my sweetie. Now, my beautiful love shine, I know you're going to go and fantasize about trying to catch him. You could always, you could spy onto him on many different kind of ways, my love. You could even I'm not going to get into this, but you could. There's all different kind of ways, love shine. Yes, I know. That's what it is. I know that's what it is. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really change anything, love shine. If you separate from him, he's just going to be nasty as heck. And you're going to be, leaving with not much. So I'm going to say maybe at some point in time, it's better to just kind of live in different bedrooms, right? I know. Oh, love shine. I'm not blaming you, sweetie. I know you've done everything you could. But he just kept turning you down over and over and over again. Oh, he's the one who started. He's the one. He doesn't deserve you. He does not, my beautiful love shine. But I'm going to say maybe into this situation, it is actually best, unless you win the lottery at some point, it is probably best for you to simply live in different type of bedrooms. You find your happiness. He finds his. But at least you have a certain stability. You have a certain security. And you try to do the best as you can, I guess. It's a crazy thing. All of that because of finances, right? Collective souls, you've got this, sweetie. Oh, love shine, you don't know how. Oh, you mean to be sneaky? Is it for now? What do you mean, is it for now? So, yeah. You think about it, love shine. Think about actually before being sneaky and everything. Try to figure out being divorced compared to what you are at this moment. What are the benefits and what are the cons? And as much psychologically, emotionally, the whole deal. And figure out which is best for you before you become sneaky, because sometimes we see things and we find things and there's a point of no return. I know, that's what it is, right? You guys should just agree um to be good friends who live together. And you're staying together for financial reasons because it's too complicated to actually get divorced. So and for the status, and that's it. You could date who you want. You wouldn't have to hide anybody, and he could date who he wanted, and he wouldn't have to hide anybody. On to that note, my sweet loves, we are going to end the live for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, same place, same time. Wishing everybody much love, much beautiful abundance. Stay strong. Good luck, my dear Stephen, with looking for your ancestors, my sweet love. There's a lot of sites out there for you. Lilith, please do try and get some rest and drink up a truckload of Gatorade. Watson, rest your beautiful soul, and don't be too devilish. And sending much love to everybody else. So my beautiful collective souls, you will make it through this, I promise you. Love shine, you'll be good too, my sweet love. Continue to think about the love that you've got with Mark, because Mark truly does love you and care for you, sweetie. And sweet dreams, my beautiful Paula. You were here but not really, so I know, you see, that's it. Sweet dreams, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.